not know. It was so refreshing. It was such a big awakening of who my husband married. The fun girl, but I am definitely, I can be serious, but like I'm full of life.
Right.
But at that time, I did not feel that I was full of life. So we went to the beach. We drank mimosas. We went and ate Mexican food, and drank margaritas, and like it was just I was just like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I've been denying myself of this for so long. So this actually took place when my oldest child was 3 and my youngest child was about maybe 7, somewhere between 7 and 10 months.
Okay, yeah.
So it took that long. I've even made jokes with my friend whose little boy is 2. And I've told her, I said, I'll get back with you when your baby turns 3.
Yeah.
I said, because honestly, the reality is I've tried to coach her through it and say, do not neglect friend time.
Yeah.
Because you are a mommy now.
Right.
But you don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to receive
and I understand how they wouldn't get it because we were there.
Absolutely.
I have a similar story and it's so funny because now the trip was to visit a friend in New Orleans. She now is a mommy of twins.
Oh, cool.
And at the time, she was single, living her life, and it was an awesome apartment in New Orleans. And so we went out there, and I just remember I came out the shower, and I was like, oh, that was the best shower ever. Like, everything was the best thing I'd ever experienced.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I was like, when was the last time that I even was able to take a shower without mommy, something going on? Like, I could actually wash myself for longer than 8 minutes. Because that was the time I allowed it for myself when I'm at home. And she had made me a sandwich, and I was like, oh my gosh, no one has made me a sandwich in how long? Because
and nobody's asking for a piece.
No, exactly. And so we were coming and going, and kind of like you in Miami, we were coming and going,
Girl,
stayed out all night.
Like us in Chicago.
Yeah.
That was the ultimate friend
That was
fest.
fun. Yeah, that was fun.
My mother-in-law said, you and Saweetie, how you say her name now? Y'all have to meet my mother-in-law. She was like, you and Sharifa and that doctor and her husband look like y'all didn't have a care in the world.
No.
And that's exactly what it was.
It was
the
fun.
Time in Miami, I didn't have a care in the world. It was temporary, but it recharged me so much. So I came back and I was even a more fun mommy. Yeah. Because now I'm not so serious. Yeah. I'm not taking everything so doggone seriously. I was tightly wound, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wow.
But so your time in New Orleans,
I think Missy she was just after she turned 1 already, but it was like March during Mardi Gras, so right after that. And so I just want for people, and most of the time, and I'm not an expert, most women start feeling sad about their lives by the time their kids are like 3 and 4. And it's because the kids can do things for themselves.
Oh yeah, they feel
and they
like
don't
have
need
a purpose
for you to do that.
Right.
Yeah, and so then you're like, now what?
Wait,
because
who am I?
Yeah, because you've neglected every other part of your life for 4 years straight.
And that's a fork in the road. So at that point, do you determine to reclaim your life back and who you are? Or do you turn into that mama who has nothing but their children?
Yes, running them all around.
No.
Into their lives.
From a principal's perspective, always at the doggone school complaining about something because you don't have anything else to focus on.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sorry. I hope we're not stepping on anybody's toes. Hopefully. But the thing is, we're preaching from our perspectives. This is what we experience. So,
I even had friends say, I respect how you take the time for you, and this is when,
I've learned that so much from you.
And this is when the babies were like friend time.
I'm talking now. I'm learning that from you.
Aww.
Still.
Well, yeah, because I would be out like on a Friday night, and World Famous was very good. He was awesome at not being a babysitter. My husband is not a babysitter. He is a father.
Yeah,
and that's
another hard transition to go through. So I feel like perhaps that should also be a topic for later.
Yeah.
Because I think mommies go through feeling like they have to ask the daddy to stay with their own kids.
Or who are you? Because he's capable.
Oh, definitely.
So that it goes back to that ego thing where we think that we can do it better, we can change the diaper better, but let loose of that, and then you will probably be a better person.
That is so true. And you got to let loose of the fact of when they are trying to do something and you're there, don't correct them. Let them do it their way. Stepping on my own foot here. And it would just be like, okay, I'm not going to do it then. Yeah. If you don't like the way I'm doing it. And I'm like, I just shot myself in the foot. Yeah. But now I still got to do it.
Yeah, we're still working on that.
All that to say, the importance of Friend Fix is more than, yes, we are getting together and we're going to have a blast. And clearly Friend Fix is for single people and married people with kids or non-married people with kids. It's just for you to get a moment to...
Or married people with no kids.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I was like, I think I hit all the categories. One more. Sorry. So, it's just all about making that time for yourself and not neglecting yourself and getting with, if you're a single person who's wanting to get married one day or wanting to have kids one day, guess what? Surrounding yourself with women in a comfortable environment where people are going to be honest, that is so therapeutic. It's so helpful. You get to learn from other people's mistakes.
And I'm glad that you mentioned that too, because, the vibe of Friend Fix is fun. It also is the connection. You don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know who you're going to sit by. You don't know who's going to be able to exchange that energy that you probably were looking for from your normal circle. So it's kind of cool that we have people who don't know each other who are showing up at Friend Fix, and they are going to leave with connections that they didn't have.
Miami. That's all I can keep bringing up. I did not know those girls, and they were wonderful people.
Yeah.
And, we have made tried to make a million arrangements to get together, and we have not. So I think I'm going to have to reach out to Penny. Y'all just reminded me of Penny. That was my twin in Miami. So, this is just so neat. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I hope that we can pour into each other's lives and lift each other up. That's the whole purpose of Friend Fix. It's a positive
thing. Don't bring your negativity.
Leave
it at the door.
No.
So our next podcast will be coming to you from the same location that we're at now, and it'll be our Friend Fix. So I am encouraged that there will be topics that we want to discuss. Let us know if there's some things that you want us ladies to discuss on the podcast. If you're not able to come with us and be there, I know we have listeners worldwide, so of course you couldn't make it to Atlanta. We also are looking for other locations to have Friend Fix. So someone has already requested a location, and I'm not saying where because I'm all about secrets.
It's in another state though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just asking.
Yeah, in another state.
I thought that was a cute little hint. For this secret keeper over here.
Yes. I love the element of surprise because, I just
something.
think that it helps. And I love the element of something new.
Absolutely.
New things,
and this tea room is so new. It's so cute. It's just out of the box. So we hope that you guys are going to enjoy it with us.
Yeah. And so that wraps it up.
Yep.
Check us out on Instagram and on Facebook for our excursions.
But we're going to post pictures of our trying to figure out parenthood too. I think that'll be something. Yep.
We can do it before and after.
Sure.
Because then it could be like, oh, now look.
We have hope. All right. See you guys soon.
All right. Hey guys, thanks for listening to Sweet Tea and Sunshine. If you want to get in touch with us, make sure you follow us on Instagram at Teashines, TeaShines. And if you have questions or comments or want to contribute, you can email us at theteashine@gmail.com. TheTeashine@gmail.com. Thanks so much for joining us. I can't wait till next time. Bye.